don't think this guy has slept at all since the Super Bowl on Sunday, but there's a reason for that. I mean, that's really incredible what the Eagles were able to pull off against the Chiefs. Turn to the weather now. We have winter weather advisory in effect for the entire region. This isn't actually really for the snow in most cases. This is just for the mere threat of there being ice, which comes in after we get an initial burst of snow. So when it comes to snowfall, nothing too impressive. Albany and through most valley areas, just a coating to an inch. I expect the transition to sleet and eventually freezing rain to really cut into the snow totals. Go over the higher terrain, 1 to 2 inches of the Catskills where it's colder for a little bit longer. Same type of deal, foothills of the Adirondacks, foothills of the Greens. You go way up in elevation over the Adirondacks, way up in elevation over the Greens, more so 2 to 4 inches of snow. But again, that advisory is in effect for the threat of icing, which happens after we get the snow. This could happen after midnight tonight for a few hours, especially over the higher terrain in the upper Hudson Valley and then going back over parts of western New England. So everyone has the threat of some sleet and freezing rain during the overnight period. Freihofer Sky Camp Schenectady, 22 degrees, a little bit more sun earlier, but clouds are increasing and just expect them to continue to do so into the second half of the day, especially off towards the south, more clouds, a little bit brighter off towards the north parts of Warren, Washington County, and into the Adirondacks. So we have our system continuing to brew off towards the south. Will take some time to get here, so the daytime should be fine. Expect clouds to win over more so than sun, but still some peaks into at least the early part of the afternoon. Then this evening, first we get the initial burst of snow. It's 10 o'clock. Snow does not look particularly steady, but light to perhaps a moderate push of snow initially. Then after midnight, we'll see some freezing rain and sleet break out as well. Now, temperatures are right around freezing, but aloft it is much warmer, so snow may fall and then it melts, and the result is you get that sleet for a few hours early Thursday morning. Note the coverage is not super widespread, it's just pretty spotty, so this is not a type of situation where we're expecting widespread impacts, but locally there can be certainly some slick conditions. By the second half of the morning commute, I think we should see much improvement across the capital region, with everything just becoming extremely spotty, very light, and a lot of places should be dry, but that doesn't mean road conditions will necessarily be clear. So keep that in mind tomorrow morning. Second half of the day sees conditions basically dry out for everyone. We spike up to near 40. A cold front crosses through Thursday night and much colder air on the way Thursday night into Friday. So tomorrow itself is actually not too bad of a day by the afternoon. Upper 30s to low to mid 40s with a gusty wind. That gusty wind ushers in a much colder air mass. Tomorrow feels kind of like the doldrums of winter. 25 to 30 degrees. It feels like the single digits to teens with lake effect snow north and west. And here comes our next system. This develops Saturday. This is a much more complex system, much more longer duration. Looks like snow initially Saturday, and that could go over to a period of wintry mix and eventually rain by the time we get to Sunday. So it's just spotty showers, especially tomorrow morning. Basically dry on Friday outside of a snow shower north and west. Then a more long duration event Saturday into Sunday. Still too early to put snowfall totals for that event, but stay tuned over the coming days. We'll certainly have a better indication of where things stand with that. This afternoon, 26 to 31, increasing clouds. We should be dry during the daytime. It's tonight that we run into some issues. Snow turning to a mix. We also turn breezier, and that gives way to a gusty but milder day during the afternoon tomorrow. 43 degrees. Quick shot at milder air, much colder Friday, snow to a wintry mix this weekend. Expect disruptions this weekend, and then look how cold we get early next week. It is back to a bitter feel. Monday night into Tuesday, a low of 4.
Yeah, I don't want to look at those numbers, Sam, but thanks for pointing them out.